What's up, YouTube? P-Town Piper here. I'm going to be doing a review on the Hearth and Home Caramel Apple Pie, which Hearth and Home is pipesandcigars.com's brand. Oh, and also, I got myself a new pipe last night. I like it a lot. It's a bent Dublin. Let's get some more light on there for you. Can't see that rustication. Oh, there we go. That's kind of bright. Look at that rustication. I like it a lot. I haven't seen anything like it. Yeah, let's go this way. So, yeah, nice bent Dublin. It's got the nice face on it. So yeah, I've already smoked this stuff, but I just wanted to do a review on it because I've looked on YouTube and there's no review for this. But first of all, the tin, you know, it's delicious. Right off the bat, you get heavy apple, heavy caramel, little cinnamon. The biggest thing I want to stress is that it tastes or smells like a real apple, you know, like a real apple pie. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, it's as opposed to like a, you know, candy apple or even like a caramel apple, to where, you know, like a green apple, like the, you know, just almost the sour apple candy apple kind of smell. It's nothing like that. It smells like almost like apple cider. That's what I'm looking for. It smells like a nice apple cider. Oh yeah. And another thing I'm going to show you too is how I pack a pipe. Cause I've heard, you know, heard of a few different ways. The most common way. I'm going to turn this light off. It's pretty bright. It was good for showing my pipe though. But anyway, you know, I've heard of the way where you pack it, you know, soft, and then you pack it a little harder, and then you pack it real hard. But, you know, I guess to each their own. But here's how I pack it, and I found that it works really well for me. So I'm just gonna turn the face of my computer down here so you can see what I'm doing here. Alright, here's what I like to do. Here's my here, let's get this set up. Good. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright. What I like to do is just take a little pinch between two fingers. I always do it over the, you know, over the can in case you fall or in case you drop any. But just put a little bit in. Make sure it gets all the way down into the bottom. You know, so if you put too much in at first, it won't get all the way down to the bottom. So you just pinch some more. Keep putting it in. Just pack it down nice and light. You know, just so it's just packed down. You know, so it fills in the whole bowl. You know, so there's no gap in there. You just keep doing that until you get to the top. And too, with a brand new pipe, I've smoked a few bowls out of this already, but with a brand new pipe, you never want to start off with a full bowl all the way to the top. You want to start off with this, you know, smaller bowl, and as you smoke, you know, as you smoke more and more out of it, you build up to a big bowl. But there, now you see it almost to the top. I'm not going to do it all the way to the top because it's still, you know, a newer pipe. There, nice and perfect, and you know, that'll smoke great, guaranteed. P-Town Piper guaranteed. And also, I'll show you how I light. I like using matches for the most part. I use a lighter a lot, but for this pipe I'm only using matches just because it has the rim on it, you know, this nice face, and I don't want to char that face. But for your first light, you're going to be doing what's called a charring light. And for the charring light, you are just going to light the top layer of the tobacco And you notice how I was going in a circular motion as I was lighting it. You know, that's to make sure that you get the whole surface of the top of that. And it looks like all the rest of my matches are in the house. So, for this video, I will be carefully using a lighter as to not char the lip of my pipe. But you do the charring light and get the top layer nice and black. You want to get it around the whole area, and then you pack it down. And then for the second light, same thing, nice and around in a circle. You want to light the whole surface. You don't want one side to be all white and the other side still brown and black. It's really good. Initially, right off the bat, you get the heavy apple taste, heavy caramel. It's delicious. It reminds me of the holidays at Grandma's house. She always makes a nice apple pie. And another thing with this tobacco too, you don't necessarily have to smoke it super slow, but you don't want to smoke it fast, because it will bite you, as with most aromatics, but if you smoke this the right way, it could be a very pleasant smoke with no bite. And as you get into it, the caramel taste really comes out. You start to get a little cinnamon. That apple's still good in there too. Oh yeah, it's very pleasant. And the room note, let me see if I can get some of the smell coming off here. The room note is very, very pleasant as well. It's kind of just like the tin note, like an apple pie, really. So how's everyone doing out there? That's good. Question for you guys. I'm trying to find a strong tobacco. I'm an ex-cigarette smoker. I like saying that. It's been 9 days since I've smoked a cigarette. Since I started smoking pipe, I decided to quit smoking cigarettes. I was smoking at least a pack a day, pack and a half a day. And since I picked up pipe, I quit. Didn't smoke one cigarette since. It's been 9 days. Man, it really does taste like an apple pie. But anyway, question for you guys, because I've been looking to find a strong tobacco, with like a heavy nicotine kind of feel to it. Like I think like the Dunhill Nightcap. I've never tried Dunhill Nightcap, but since you can't get it anymore, from what I've heard about Dunhill Nightcap, I'm trying to find something like Dunhill Nightcap. So that's my question. I'm trying to find a tobacco that's like nice and strong like Dunhill Nightcap. I've heard Sam Gawith's 1792 Flake is very similar. I've never tried it. I also got a recommendation from Cutlery Lover to try Boswell's Northwoods, which I've heard from a few different places. Boswell's Northwoods is really good. And if you haven't checked out Cutlery Lover's channel, go check him out. He's got a lot of really good tobacco reviews and all that stuff too. So yeah, if you like apple pie, get yourself some of this Hearth and Home. Like I said, it's pipes and cigars. I don't know if I said that actually. Hearth and Home, I think I did, is pipesandcigars.com's brand. So you have to get it from pipesandcigars.com. So yeah, go get yourself a tin. I think this was around $10, like $8.50, $10.50, something like that. Not very expensive. So yeah. Let me know on your recommendations for something similar to a Dunhill Nightcap, or you know, a nice strong tobacco, something that you'd only really smoke at night, something that's gonna make you, put you down, kind of, something you're only gonna want to smoke when you want to sit there and chill out for a while. But yeah. I like this new pipe though. I like it a lot. But yeah, take it easy out there, guys. I'll see you later.